This is an invitation to join Luxbet Club Extra, exclusively to owners and trainers. Join Luxbet today using promo code and receive a match deposit of 150% up to $1,500. Luxbetter odds, Luxbetter up with Luxbet.
Rob Heathcote joins us again today on Stable Boss. And Rob, a whole pile of runners for you this weekend as I consult the Bible. Let's start in the first race where you've got Kaiser Franz.
Yeah, it looks a nice race for him. He's the lead up has been pretty much spot on. He's had the 3 runs. He's going to the 2,000 metres fourth up. He's got a good barrier and Glenn Collis on top. So the horse is ready, but it's a good race. I had a good look at the form yesterday. I think the market's pretty much got it right. I mean, there's 5 in there below $7, so the market can't really sort it out. So the horse that gets the right run has no bad luck, probably wins, but I'm pretty happy with Kaiser and I think he'll go well.
All right. Downloading, or Baby Buff as we like to call him. He's going to go around in race 3 along with Pinch Mountain.
Typical 3-year-old Brisbane race, full of quality, some really nice horses on their way through to open company, and I think both of mine will eventually make open company. Downloading, he's got the advantage of the good barrier draw. His 1,100 metres slightly concerning, even though he's Buff's brother. I think this horse is going to be a better 1,350, 1,400 metre horse. But he looks like mapping to get the right run. Teatralani, she was outstanding with 2 of her early wins, and then she didn't disappoint when she went to Sydney. So she's the speed. There's 2 or 3 other really quick horses in the race. So Downloading should get the nice run. But conversely, Pinch Mountain, I was actually leaning towards scratching and running next week. But the owners come back and said, look, we're probably going to draw 7 or 8. We may well draw 14 or 14 next week. So the devil you know, I guess. Neil said, no, we will run. So still not bloody sure what we're going to do, whether we're going to pump out, because I don't think he's got enough speed to cross Teatralani.
No. Probably highly unlikely.
Yeah, exactly. So, look, we mapped to be 3 deep without cover.
Ouch.
Yeah, exactly. But he's a bloody nice horse, even though he's coming back to 1,100, which is another concern, but he's a nice horse in the making.
What about little Bid-Eye Babe? She's only this big and plain, but so talented.
She's only this big, but her heart's this big, and that's
great.
Look, and that's probably the most important thing. You know, A, she's got the ability, and B, she's got the heart, and C, hadn't Larry rode her well the last few. He's really. It was his first ride back for me, and he's formed a great association with her, and she's racing super. And
did you think you'd kiss and make up?
Oh, we certainly didn't kiss.
Come on, give us something.
We've made up.
Just a little peck.
Look, as I said to him, it was just out the back of this marquee here where we bumped into each other after 3 or 4 years in the wilderness, and a life sentence is only 3 years.
Exactly. I like the fact that you made up.
You only do 10 for murder, so I didn't kill him, but. And look, we bumped into each other and I said, Larry, I never ever had a problem with your riding, your quality of your riding. It's just a couple of your rides were suspect, and I was highly offended by that. And Larry's back and he's hungry, he's enthusiastic, he's keen, he's working hard. More important, he's riding the bug as well.
He is. Let's move to race 5, the first leg of our quarter. You've got Brotherly Secret, Big Decision, and of course Salento. What do you make of Salento at the moment?
I like him. We've freshened him up because the calendar, there was no suitable race for him after his last run where it was over a mile. So he's coming back in distance. He's by Savabeel, and oddly enough, we're not too sure he gets past 1,600 metres. It may be his ideal distance, but he's had a little freshen up. He had a little bit of time out at Washpur Lodge. We need genuine tempo for him to be at his best. He's not a bad horse, though.
Big Decision will put the tempo on.
Well, Big Decision and Brotherly Secret were both going to run here on Tuesday, Cup Day.
Correct.
But we got, plenty of irrigation on Sunday, and we got that shower of rain, so the track was a little bit sticky, which neither of them like. So I elected to come here on the Saturday. It's not ideal having 3 in the one race, but, it's circumstances say I have to do it. But Big Decision's drawn poorly. He's racing well. We'll go forward with him.
Yep.
He's racing, that's why I put Luke Tarrant on. I think he's brilliant at getting horses out of the barriers and getting them running. Brotherly Secret has just drawn shit barriers so long. When he draws well, he races well. And I think we'll see from, barrier 1 or 2, or maybe even 3, I can't remember what it was, but I know it's a good barrier, and we've got Damien Brown on board. Maps to get a good run. Salento will be back near the tail, but he can come with a really strong finish. And Big Decision, well, if he can go forward and get over without having to chew up too much gas, so I like to think I've got 3 genuine chances, each way chances in that race.
And then you've got Privlaka and, of course, Beckoning Light, who was great coming from last year the other day.
Yeah, and it was the first run for me over the mile, Beckoning Light I'm talking about. And, yeah, it was good to get her out over the mile, and she got the job done. Admittedly, this is a big step up in class, but she's at the mile, and she's probably, from that barrier, she can be a bugger at the start. She can fluff the start. So if she can step away and Jimmy can have her in the third, fourth line, no further back, she's a genuine winning chance. But Privlaka, he's a horse I've always had a good opinion of. He's reminded me pretty much of Hofgarten from day one. Didn't he run a cracking race last week down in Melbourne? You know, he only got beat 2.6 lengths in Group 1 $1 million race, but he beat 7 Group 1 winners home. So
sensational.
yeah. And look, Privlaka's always reminded me of him, and I think Privlaka, well, I'm hoping, I could be wrong, but this is his first crack at the mile, but I think this will suit him ideal.
Well, Rob, thanks for joining us on Stable Boss, and I'm sure people will find at least a winner or two in there.
Look, it's always great to have a strong team heading to the races, and, you know, we've started the season off fantastic, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
This is an invitation to join LuxBet Club Extra, exclusively to owners and trainers. Join LuxBet today using promo code and receive a match deposit of 150% up to $1,500. Lux Better odds, Lux Better up with LuxBet.